My name's Peter Walker, and I've had a long association with this man beside me, Ian Blair Hamilton from Alkaway, and he has recently made some new discoveries. It's good to see you again, Ian.
You too, Peter. It's been a while. Last time I heard you were on the banks of the Ganges filling up your Alkaway water bottle.
That's right, and
And you
living
lived.
well, yes. It was a risk that many people were surprised I was willing to take, but I'd been reassured by you and your people here that the filter that I was using was going to protect me, and sure enough, it did. So yeah, I'm very grateful as I walked 9 countries to be able to do those things. In particular, India was the greatest challenge. And I think that brings me to a place of maintaining health. You know, you're not a really young man anymore, but you're a healthy man, and that isn't something we often see in this world in which we live today.
No, it's true. It's true. I'm very, very grateful for how I feel. I'm 75 in December, and it's, how can I say it? We take our health for granted without ever investigating what it means to be healthy. We talk about health, we talk about vitality, we talk about longevity, but look around us, and my family is a great example of, well, that's how it is. My mum died of breast cancer, my dad died of Alzheimer's, my elder sister died of lung cancer, my other sister has lung cancer, and then there's me. And I'm squeezing the juice out of life. I'm going to the gym 3 times a week. I'm putting on muscle. I'm feeling great. And then I look around at my friends who are fundamentally decaying. I go, who's that old hippie?
Yeah, and so the principal difference that you've identified is the water that you're consuming, yes?
It is. It's the only thing I can put it down to, because I was introduced to the water 21 years ago, and in that 21 years, neither Cassie nor myself have had a cold or had flu. We've both enjoyed health, and and around us, there isn't anyone like us.
Right.
So yes, I know it's not scientific because there's not enough of a sample, but that's what I've experienced.
Yeah. And it was 21 years ago that Cassie and you tried something out for the first time, and Cassie's response was, I want this.
Yes, an old friend came in, he said, look what I've got. He said, I've got the elixir of life, and here it is. And he attached it to the tap, and Cassie drank it, and yes, that was it. That was the moment. She's very intuitional, she's very in touch with her body. And when she said that, I said, yes, we've got it. And 21 years later, we're still drinking the same sort of water, but it's a bit like comparing a T Model Ford to a Tesla.
Yeah.
Things have really, really changed. Not that it's got more complex, actually, it's got more simple. And that's what's amazing about where we find ourselves today, and the things that we've learned just recently.
And the level of that simplicity was also that your most recent epiphany, the most recent discovery, didn't occur in a laboratory and didn't occur in an office. It occurred in Central Australia.
Yes, it did. It did. We were lucky enough to get out of where we live and get a no COVID flight up to the Northern Territory, and a beautiful friend had invited us to stay with her in Kakadu National Park. Wow. Which is this massive traditional owners national park, loaded with rock caves and rock painting, etc. And that's where the big breakthrough occurred.
So tell me about that. What is that breakthrough? It's something that you've given a name. It's what? Primal water.
Primal water, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I realised sitting in a cave in the middle of nowhere, looking at these rock paintings and experiencing the water coming down from the top of the cave.
Yeah.
I collected it, drank it, and I thought, my God, that is the water that I've been drinking.
Yeah.
It's the same water. And our host said, these people have been painting in these caves for 30,000 years.
Yeah.
So that water, and the way that water was created, has not changed. It's
in all
far
of that
enough
time.
away from industrialisation. It's never changed.
Yep.
And what I realised was that those people evolved in relationship to that water. The water in them was the same as the water they were drinking. So that's why I thought, what's the right? It's not like, you know, water with some sort of technique. It's the water that we should have had in our primal time. It is primal water.
Yes.
That's why I called it primal water.
And so now what you're asking people to do is to gain a little bit of knowledge, press the button below and find out about primal water, because it can be delivered to them in their homes now, yes?
Yes, it is that. It is that. I wouldn't be doing my duty to humanity if I didn't tell people about this, because if I can pass on the experiences I've had to other people and change their lives through the water they drink, you know, yes, sure, it's my water system that we developed that is giving this watershed, but that's not it. It's really, I really want to tell people about this because of what I've come to know.
Yes. So, how do people find out more? What's the process?
Press the button below.
Press the button below.
That's it. And
Okay.
if you're still here, I'm guessing that you've probably heard something of value. And I can tell you that there's much more beyond the button. There are the final couple of steps after that experience in Kakadu that really cemented my understanding that this water is something incredibly important to our life, to our longevity, to our vitality, to humanity. And it's there for us. So
I've known this man for the past 12 years. He's looked after me while I travelled in dire conditions. All I can do is say, press the button, find out more, because he's a good man bringing some amazing products, and my health has been affected by my relationship with Ian Blair Hamilton.
wow, thank you, Peter.